Hello, 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 welcome. I hope everybody's doing well today. Oh my goodness, my hat. What's my hat doing down here? That doesn't belong in here. I wonder why I can't ever find anything. Hello, hello, first person here. Hi, Leo Sun. Oh my goodness. Beautiful one, love. Beautiful one, love. Okay, when it comes to love, you have success around a committed relationship coming in. Your perseverance pays off. So if you're currently with someone right now, current relationship should be doing really well. If you're not with anyone, you may have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad. Not too bad. Free love for me and boyfriend Joseph B. the Aquarius. Things look pretty good. So you have a new journey here that could be helpful. You know, like you may be starting a new journey together, or you may be doing something fun and exciting, spontaneous. Relationship could be moving forward towards greener pastures. You also may be feeling like romance is heating up, life is moving forward, a disappointment is healing, and you could take the relationship to the next level. Oh, Leo Sun, yes. The question that you just asked about the candles, yes. Or the question just popped up. Yeah, I don't understand why sometimes you get it late, you know? Anyway, but yes. I'm making a video on my phone for Avery's channel. So I'm letting that ride for a sec, and I'll just suffer through using this for right now. Lionheart, will I successfully own my own coffee company in 27 to be my own boss? I think you could make that happen. Let's see. You could make that happen. Absolutely. It's a good idea. Okay, Leo, thank you. Nat, love coming in. Love coming in. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and anything that's been disappointing, and life may be moving forward. Things could actually change for you for the better quickly, although you'll have choices and options. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You've got Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Then you may have another Earth sign coming in. Exploring your options leads to success. Oh, I can't click on that heart. What the hell? Oh, yeah, there we go. Lydia, thank you, thank you. Aries towards me. And it looks pretty good here. So you've got new beginnings that could lead to passion, spending time together. You got a wish that comes true. Listen to your intuition. Life is moving forward, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty good. Pretty good. See what happens with that. Is this somebody that's brand new? Okay, Leo, did you put the intentions? It's really great for communication, but it can be for anything. You know, Mercury could be a quick mover. Martisha, money. Money's coming in, finances are improving. It's a little slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to say there's probably going to be a little bit of an improvement between now and the end of February, and then later on, like the summertime, finances improve. Lose general, lose general. Lose. You've got anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Money comes in, finances improve, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, with choices and options around social activity. Could be spending time with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aries, or all of the above, and you may be planning travel. Not bad. You got a wish coming true here. Aries Sun, love. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward when somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you're currently in a relationship, current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you have love and romance and abundance coming in, possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe Libra. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Show empathy. Will A contact me today? I don't see communication coming in that quickly. I don't think so. I think you'll hear from him at some point, but I'm not 100% sure it's going to be today. It looks a little slow. Lily, love for me. Exploring your options around love could lead you to success. You have some options here. You have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and a new journey may begin. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Leo, Sun, energy between me and M got into a fight. You know what? I think it's going to blow over pretty quickly. Okay, the other person may not be taking responsibility, but they may know that they've done something wrong. But you know what? You guys may wind up talking it out or getting past it pretty quickly. Energy's a little stagnant, but even so. Dakota, general. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Money comes in, finances improve. The hard work you put into business, work, school, business, whatever you do all day leads you to success. A wish comes true. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good, pretty good. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Cinnamon for tomorrow. For tomorrow, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You could be planning travel. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Butterfly kisses for the next 24. For the next 24, something may happen with the sun that makes you very happy. You may have a new venture or a new journey that begins, and you may have money coming in or finances may be improving. Listen to your intuition and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. It'll bring in relief. Not bad, not bad. The video's almost done. And then I'll be able to go back to, be able to pull it up on my phone. I don't know why I can't pin on the iPad. Weird, right? Ina, love reading single. Disconnect and walk away from anything that's been disastrous and don't look back. And then life may be moving forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may even have choices and options around a well-functioning relationship or potential well-functioning relationship. Perseverance pays off. You may also have an Aries or a Libra coming in. Not bad. Let's see what happens. Cole, love. Okay, if you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning very well. If you're not with anyone, you may have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have happiness coming in around love. You're not looking back on the past. A new journey is beginning, and it could lead you like success. Like love can move forward successfully. Not bad. All right, let me see if I can find it on here. Hello, welcome. My name is New love. I feel AK is downgrading me in my career potential. What do the cards say about it? Well, you do have more potential here coming in, so you may be right with that. However, there is opportunity for things to move forward this spring. So I'm not really sure like what the situation is, but things could be moving forward this spring. Or if you're not, I don't know, I don't know what the situation is, but if you have like, if you're doing less like below your potential right now, that may change as we get into the spring. H2O, what's coming in love? Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's causing anxiety or anything that you feel like you're putting effort into and you're not seeing much come back or any negativity. Leave that in the past, and life may be moving forward, possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Exploring your options leads to success. Hi, Mel. Hi, Adonis. Oh, Lydia is new. Okay, good, good. Alpha, general for tomorrow. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Success coming in around work, school, or business. A new journey may be beginning. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may have choices and options that come in around social activity. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Maggie, hello, my daughter's university exam and test go Thursday. It should go well. She should do well, and she should feel relief once it's done. Red, general on the trip this week, going and coming back. I think you should be fine. You've got happiness and success around it. Happiness and success around it. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Leo, oh, you know what? I'll just take a screenshot. Hang on. Good. Thank you. New love, she's my career guider, but I have a choice to keep going with her or not. I would make the decision to get somebody else's opinion if you can. Yeah, because I think you have more potential than what she's setting you up for, even though there is room for growth. You know, you may start here and you could move up. But yeah, I would see if you could find somebody else, get an opinion from somebody else if you can. Carol, will I pass my driving test? I think you will pass it, yeah. Crystal, will love develop between me and the Aries that I'm talking to? Okay, I don't see love here right now, but there is room for growth, change, and transformation for the better. So let's give it a little time. Dr. Sony, general overall. You have a new journey that may be beginning. Negativity moves into the past and feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And success may be coming in around work, school, or business. You may have good news around a new beginning around career. Yeah, pretty good. Kanchan, I was thinking before going for printed questions of PYQ, I must go for a digital one so I feel comfortable. I feel printed one will overwhelm me. 900, oh geez. If I go for it first, what do you see? I'm not really sure what it is, what you're talking about, or what you need to do, so I can't answer that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it is. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love for me? Cause for celebration comes in. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. And you have somebody may make you an offer that could change life for the better quickly, and it could be a Sagittarius. Or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You'll have choices and options around love, and then life moves forward. Oh, yes, it's very cold here. Davy, general. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Money comes in and you may be feeling grounded and stable around finances. You may be planning travel. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. And you may be investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle that could be, it could be successful. When will I see David again? Looks like it may take a minute. If you want to see him, I would suggest reaching out to him and trying to make plans. I wouldn't leave it up to him because I don't see it on the immediate horizon if you leave the ball in his court. I would reach out to him. It may take a couple of weeks. Bernard, general reading. I'm going back to Virgo and we haven't fixed who's my second time doing about her. Okay, let's see, general reading. Something is happening that makes you happy with the sun, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. Not bad. Not bad. You're probably going to be spending time with that Virgo soon. Maktab, will Libra miss me while I'm gone? Yeah, that's possible. Laverne, long time. Happy New Year. Oh, to you too. To you too. Thank you. I was wondering if you were sick. No, I've been around. Have you not been getting the notifications? Because seriously, I have not seen a lot of people that are regulars on here. We were just talking about it not that long ago. A lot of people, and things have been very quiet. So I'm wondering why that is. But I've been here. So usually in the morning and then at night, mostly almost every day. I mean, on occasion I may miss one, but I'm pretty consistent. So that's funny that you bring that up. Laverne, general. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and a wish may come true. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life moves forward. A new journey begins. You might be thinking about starting a business, side project, side hustle. You could be successful. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Pretty good. Bonita, may I know what to expect in the upcoming weeks? Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Money comes in, finances improve, and life comes into balance. You may receive good news around finances. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Perseverance pays off, and you could have some money coming in. Something nice may happen around the home too. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Pallavi, love. Empress is bringing in love and money, and your luck is changing for the better. You'll have choices and options. You could have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity moves into the past. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions if you're ready. Oh, my nose is running again. Can-Chan, it's just a question book to practice for the exam. Okay, so what's the question? Should you get the physical book, or should you do it like on the computer? Is that the question? MR, is O in love with me yet? Joking. I was just having so much fun talking to him yesterday and pulled back when I realized it. Did O notice? I don't think that he noticed, but I think he was enjoying the conversation with you as well. So it looks pretty good right now. Things look pretty well balanced. Donis, I think you should make a post posting your times or an estimate of when you'll go live. I think dashboard checking might help. Okay, all right, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Thank you. Castellini. Hi. Is the girl that I met on the dating app a catfish? Do you know her name or her astrological sign? I don't trust anyone. MR is not getting the notifications. You see, yeah, something weird is going on because things have been very, very slow. And a lot of people who we see all the time have not been here. Posel Kovaya this Friday. You have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life is coming into balance. A wish may come true. Money comes in. Finances improve. Speak your mind. If somebody is overstepping, lay down the law, and you have the world at your feet. Pretty good. Yeah, you see? You know what I'll do? Like Adana says, I'll start posting the times. Yeah. Christine, any good news coming my way? Yeah, there may be good news that comes in around like work, school, or business, or new opportunities around business. Lay down the law, set boundaries if somebody is overstepping, but teamwork or cooperation and compromise is suggested around work, school, or business. You mean checking the dashboard to see like when I have the most activity? Like I should probably look at analytics. I don't really know what's going on. You know what I mean? Like yeah, but I don't see coming in love. It depends where you are in your love life. Slow and steady wins the race. New beginnings could be on the horizon, possibly with Air, Libra, Aquarius, or a Scorpio if you're not with anyone right now. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Things look a little slow. I don't see anything like surprising out of the blue coming in. Like it looks like a little slow, but it depends where you guys are in your love life, or where you are in your love life. D for tomorrow. D for tomorrow. You may receive good news around work, school, or business, and life may change for you for the better quickly. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life comes into balance. Kimon for tomorrow. For tomorrow, you may have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may do something fun and exciting on a whim with the Fool. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Old disappointments or heartaches are healing and moving into the past. And the solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the day. Andrea, about today. For today, you could have choices and options around social activity. You've got the world at your feet. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You have money coming in. Finances could be improving, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Kanchan, yes, I was thinking first go for a digital, get it printed out, and then seeing 909 pages will quickly overwhelm me. Is it a good idea? Yeah, I would do the digital first if you can. Vaishali, what's coming towards me? Success around work, school, or business, and then you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Areas of your life that have been slow or stagnant may now start to move forward. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life moves forward. Susie, what's coming up for T, the Capricorn, and I for the rest of the month? Things look a little slow, but there should be communication that comes in. Communication, I don't see much else as of right now. Kimberly, is Kimberly a catfish? No, she's not. No, she's not 100% a catfish. I would be careful. I don't know if she's putting up pictures, you know, that were maybe taken a long time ago. But I don't think that she's not who she says she is. I think that she may be over-exaggerating, or maybe they're, yeah, there's a little over-exaggeration of who she is, but I don't think that she's not who she says she is. Cosmic, what energy do you see from Chase? Is he possibly closer to my age? I really hope he is, because I can't tell if he's in his late 20s, early to mid 30s. I don't date younger, I date above 35. Okay, let's see. I think he's probably in his mid 30s. I think he's a little bit older. I don't think he's in his 20s. Clean music. I was denied unemployment. If I were to appeal, would I win? I think you would wind up winning, yes. TT. Oh, I missed one. Hold on. What's the energy? Moving out, roomy situation to another apartment. Learn my lesson since losing my apartment. I have to focus on that as well. I'm missing opportunities for a home job. What's the energy? Moving out, roomy situation to another apartment. So are you looking to get an apartment with somebody else? You could make that happen. You could make that happen. Things come into balance, and if you look at it like a business arrangement, it brings in happiness. The energy is positive, would be like successful. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Especially if you work from home and that roommate works outside the home. It probably will function even better. TT, what's the energy on me getting another at-home job? I'm still applying for other things. Omni wants internet and travel. I don't know if there's other options. I've seen people work jobs traveling. So they want you to be able to travel and work at the same time. Is that what you're saying? Energy is a little slow. You got the Hangman here. So I'm not sure. It may not be that easy to find an at-home job. Or it may take longer to find an at-home job than one where you have to go out. But I'm not sure what the issue is with this. Like they want you to be able to travel, or they want you to have to stay home. I'm not sure. TT, I think one person would be good, especially if it's like a business thing. And like I said, if you work from home and they work outside of the home, it may be fine. You know what I mean? Like you may not see each other that much. Oh, they don't want you to use Wi-Fi. Probably because it's not secure. Is that what it is? Or it's not as reliable? Cosmic. Brenda, my ex-friend, still has me blocked and no contact since before Christmas. To be honest, I hope she doesn't reach out. Do you see us reconnecting? She's super toxic and was rude to me at the end. I would never say never, but right now she's showing as the hermit, so I don't think you have to worry about her. MR, can O wait for me? I'm not ready to see him until March or April time frame. He may, yeah. He shows that he's a little slow too, so that's okay. I don't know, April seems kind of far off, but you may be able to make it to March. I think you can make it go until March. Yeah, I'm not so sure about April. TT, Omni wants me at home. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, what's the energy on me? Just taking a picker-packer job. James said, for now, I'll have to go 30 minutes out. I don't think it's too late for me to respond back. Like it's a 30-minute drive. This job looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks like there's potential. If you can respond to him and pick that up, yeah. That doesn't look like a bad thing. C11, General. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month and life will move forward. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Money comes in, finances are improving. Lizette, will the Aries reach out? I do think you're going to hear from him, yes. Essence, advice around school and career. I really don't know where to start with it. Also, the process of getting back in. I'm scared to lock in on something. Career path and degree. I hate it. Yeah, I understand. Well, if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But it does look like you have an opportunity to go back to school and also for a new job coming in. The new job may pay you well. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business could lead you to choices and options, and success around finances improving. There's school here. I really think that at some point you're going to make the decision to go back to school and to finish it. What exactly you choose to do, I don't know. But I don't think that I do think you're going to end up finishing school. The job that you get may be something that you just do in the meanwhile, and it's probably not going to be a career thing. I think you're going to wind up finishing school. I think you're going to continue to work on your own business, and I think you're probably going to pick up a part-time job or something to add to it. Lucinda, money reading for February. Money looks good. Money looks good. Finances are improving. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan is making you feel relief. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Costalini, something like that. Like she may have put on weight, or maybe the picture is retouched or something like that. You know, I mean, people do all sorts of things these days. And, you know, it's odd. Like, why? Or like they post a picture of when they were like 20 and now they're like 57. And it's like, okay, that was you 40 years ago. I mean, I totally understand. I totally understand why people do things like that. But when you meet in person, you're going to see. So that's why, yeah, it makes me a little nervous. Adon is somewhat unrelated. Surprisingly, a lot of people lie about their height, which I think is weird. I know. Like look, I'm only 5'2". If I lied and said that I was 5'8", like you're not going to notice when I show up. But yeah, okay, there was once, I actually two of them. They weren't blind dates because I had seen what they looked like, but they hadn't seen me. And the one guy, he was just, oh my God, he was just a jerk. The other guy, he was like super depressed. Everything was like beyond negative. Like I couldn't even handle it. But that guy, first of all, when I was driving to meet him, I'm pretty sure that he was the passenger in a car. I think that somebody dropped him off. So I don't even think he drove. Okay, whatever. What attracted me to him was that he had worked for the ASPCA, which when I brought that up, he had nothing good to say about that. Yeah, like everything was negative. Anyway, but that guy, like when I said to him, like, if, you know, when he asked what I looked like, and I said I had red hair and blue eyes, and you know, I didn't lie about what I looked like that was true. But I think in his head, he envisioned something else. Because when I walked over to him, I could tell he was kind of taken back. And I don't think I was his type. Like I could just felt it. And I kind of like, yeah, I kind of just didn't think, you know, he probably had a totally different image in his head of what, you know, maybe he thought that I don't know. I don't know what he thought, but it wasn't me. Like I felt like like he took one look at me and it was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? And it was fine. I mean, we had coffee and then that was it. That was where it ended. But you know, sometimes things are misleading. Like I didn't mislead him because what I told him was true, but I feel like the image he had in his head was different. And I think he was disappointed. And it's okay if I wasn't his type or he didn't find me attractive. That was cool. But you know, it's hard when you don't have the person in front of you. And I was young at the time. I was really young. I don't know how old I was. I was like in my early, no, not my early 20s because I was dating Tom then. Maybe I was in my late 20s. Anyhow. Metal Rain, when will I hear from Alana? Could be within the next couple of weeks. Like maybe within the next 3 weeks or so. Macy, can I have a general for tomorrow? Lay down the law, set boundaries if somebody is overstepping, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and perseverance pays off. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cosmic. Melissa, my manager, said no one knows anything about the new building because GS hasn't even gone to escrow. Do you see me staying? When will they offer me a job, or will it be an extension with the contract? Well, if they don't lock in the building, then you'll probably have your contract extended. But I think that they're probably going to lock in this building early spring, and they're probably going to get you, like, offer you a job after that, like maybe sometime late March or the second half of March. Crystal, will the man named Troy from my son's ABA center that I just pulled him out of get in trouble? Okay, let's see. I don't see a lot of trouble around him as of right now. Whatever happened, they may confront him about it, but I don't know if he's going to get a lot of trouble for it. And what did ABA Center that my son was in think about the bad review I left? Well, I don't think they were happy about it, and I think they're probably going to investigate. They're probably going to talk to this person about what happened and maybe ask other people their opinion. Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever happy with a bad review, but they may ask somebody else or, you know, investigate in some way. what did he expect? It was a blind date. Yeah, but like, you know, if like you have the idea of something in your head and it then like the person that shows up or whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be a person. It's just not what you think it is. Like that was the kind of feeling. You know, like I'm going to say he probably thought that I was like maybe fair skinned with freckles and, you know, like kind of like a strawberry shortcake looking girl, you know, like that kind of like gingery kind of hair. Like, and meanwhile, my hair is like big and curly and I have a lot of it. And I just don't think that I fit what he thought. And I think it was kind of misleading. Like when you think of like redheads, like, I don't know, I guess like Addison from Private Practice. Like maybe that's like a typical redhead. Maybe most redheads don't have curly hair. I don't know. I just don't think that I would. I think he had a different image in his head. Anyway. And also, like I said, he was very negative about everything. I literally sat there and listened to him tell me that his father was like a really bad alcoholic that just charged up all the credit cards and left his mother with a whole bunch of debt, and that he couldn't leave his mother because he felt like he had to take care of her. So that was where he was. So me showing up didn't help matters, but like nothing was positive for him. So how was I going to be positive? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably nobody was going to be positive for him. But anyhow. Anyway. And then I never heard from him again. And I wasn't expecting to. The other guy, of course, I heard from him again. He wasn't a bad guy, but he was like, he had like a jerky personality. You know those people that think that's really funny, but they're not? That was him. And I kind of felt bad for him. But I also kind of didn't want to get stuck having him calling me 90 times a day. So I got out of there. I don't remember how I got rid of him, but yeah, because I don't like being mean to people. But he just, like, he was making these jokes and he thought he was funny and he was laughing and I didn't even understand them. Yeah, it wasn't good. Anyway. Shrushti, General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius could be spending time with a Leo. Oh, Mabel, you did? All right, I'll take a look at it tonight. Thank you. Kriti, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Slow and steady wins the race, but life begins to move forward. Life comes into balance. Anxiety eases. You're no longer holding yourself back. And you may have a new beginning on the horizon around work, school, or business. Cosmic, do you think that I should move on from the idea of Chase? I know it's silly to ask, but I'm nervous he's going to reject me or feel uncomfortable around me because maybe I'm not his type or because of work. Do you see movement? Well, I don't see anything happening as of right now. Like, I don't think that he's going to reject you because I don't think he's going to do anything. Like, I think if you were to approach him, then that sets you up for being rejected. But I don't see him doing anything, and I think it may be because of work. I think that you may have to be the one to approach him, and I don't see you doing that right now. So it's really like you have to make the decision either, you know, like for him, I think, you know, it's work, right? So it kind of puts him in a predicament that, like, he doesn't know. Like, how does he know that this woman is telling him is true? she could be a troublemaker because people like to stir the pot all the time. So he may be feeling a little bit like, I don't know that she's telling me the truth. I'm not going to get in trouble. Like, what happens if, like, who knows who this woman is telling me that this other one's interested in me? Maybe she's not. Maybe she's looking, to cause trouble because people do that. And I think he's kind of afraid of like what it may mean if he were to hit on you and this is his job. So I don't think that much is going to come of it. But I mean, I wouldn't say he's rejecting you. I just don't think he's doing anything as of right now. Oh, Essence. Yeah, you got out. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. You're gonna get out. I knew I felt bad for the guy, but yeah, I wasn't gonna get stuck. B. Smith, afraid I'll be losing my place soon. Will my living situation get better? What do you mean by get better? So if you're, I'm not really, yeah, I'm not sure what the question is. Get better, it's not, it's like, that's like an open-ended thing. Like, what does get better mean? Yeah, you want me to look to see if you're going to lose your place? Well, Motley Coffee Crew? That sounds cool. Will I lose my place? Okay, let's see. It does look like you could be in danger of losing it. Yeah. I don't know all the details around this situation, but I don't know what the problem is or why you're going to lose it, but I would try to reach out or discuss the issues with whoever it is, a landlord or whoever, and see if you can make some kind of arrangements or bide some more time. Cosmic, I guess it's best if I move on from him because I don't know how to even hint I'm interested. I think if I told his coworker, it would be worse. I wouldn't do that. I'm not a big fan of going to a third party and having them do anything. It's just, I don't think it's a good idea. No, I would say either do it yourself or don't do it at all. Yeah. Make the decision to either approach him or decide not to do it. But I wouldn't put another person in the middle. It's really up to you if you want to take a chance. I mean, there is opportunity for communication to come in. I mean, you could start there. You could just start by talking. You don't have to like say, I want to go out with you. You can just start talking and see where it goes from there and take it slow and see what happens. But my fear around this situation is telling the neighbor, telling his coworker. Now people start talking. People are telling him shit. It becomes like a he said, she said kind of a thing. And yeah, I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea. I think you should just try to start a conversation with him and see if you can go from there. Like, see what happens when you start communicating with him. I wouldn't just go up to him and give him your number. I mean, you could do that, but then you sit around and wait for him to call. It's like to start a relationship or a friendship or something organically, like it doesn't have to be this hard. Like, just when you see him around, start small talk and go from there. And then you can do something simple like ask him for coffee or bring him coffee or something like that. But I'm not a fan of the third parties, putting somebody in between. There's too much room for nonsense that goes on. Like this guy said this to her, and then she came back and said this to me, and then, no, and yeah. I don't think that that's a good idea. I mean, you can do whatever you want. That's just my opinion. But I've just seen too much he said, she said bullshit that goes on, and I don't think it's a good idea. Anyhow. Yeah, you're left wondering. That's right. Yeah, and then you don't know what the other person's, some people like to start trouble. So sometimes people will say something because they want to start trouble. Like, this is a really dumb example. This was a really dumb situation. But this is so stupid. I had a friend who I worked with at the grocery store when we were in high school, and she was shorter than me. She was like 4'11". And my brother had a friend who worked there who was like literally like 6'7". Like, he was so tall that he had to order his pants and have them specially made because he was really tall and thin. Well, he worked in the produce department, and the stupid asshole manager at the produce department mentioned to my friend, oh yeah, oh, I think he likes you, or something like that. She hadn't even taken notice of him before, and now all of a sudden, like, this idiot put it in her head that he's interested. Now she's interested and she wants to. And I have a feeling that the manager was being a douchebag because he was so tall and she was so short. Like, she came up to his, like, asshole, stupid. And my friend was so young, dumb, and innocent, didn't really realize that. But I don't know how I made that connection. I don't know if it was something the manager said to me. But anyway, the tall guy had no interest in the short girl. There was no interest there. I think that this was something funny that the immature asshole manager put in her head, which then, like, and then she would be like asking me, she's like, well, what, because my brother was friends with him, and she's like, well, what do you think I should do? Should I call him? And then I'm thinking to myself, the two of them, like, pure and innocent, and him would have been not been good. So my point is that you got to watch out for that person that's like doing the he said she said nonsense, because sometimes they're looking to make trouble because they think it's funny, and it's not funny. Because my friend got her feelings hurt, and she got hurt by somebody who she never even noticed before. She had no interest in him until this idiot put it in her head. Anyway. Yeah, it is like a telephone game. Yeah. Essence, Adonis, I had a client like this, and then they went to the opposite of my advice and was left wondering, and people knew their shit. Not everyone needs to know your business. It's true. It's true. I know, it's like stupid, right? Like, why would you, yeah, like, and like, you're a grown man, and like, these are high school kids. So why are we doing this? But like, that's the mentality that we were dealing with. Yeah, so it was so dumb. It was so dumb. And I didn't know how to like say it to my friend. Like, I don't think that he's really into you. I think that this is stupid. But I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but at the same time, I didn't want her to like, I knew he wouldn't be into her. Like, it just wasn't, they just would not have been a match. Anyways. It reads like he's neutral. Like, he doesn't have an opinion. It's like, it's already I'm already starting to get like, you're kind of, I'm not going to say obsessing, but like, he's front and center in your mind. It's different for him. Like, you're just somebody that he knows. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is similar to like how I was saying my friend never took any interest in this guy, right? Until it was brought up to her. And then now all of a sudden she has interest, and the other guy didn't make the connection. He was like, why is she talking to me all the time? Like, there was nothing. And that's kind of how, like, it's a little bit similar. Like, now it's like you're thinking about him all the time, but there's no real connection there yet. So it's not that he's not into you. He doesn't know. There's nothing there to be connected to be into or to not be into. But yeah, it's it's already starting to go on the pedestal. You see what I'm saying? Like, instead of doing all this thinking and this mental work, just trying to like start a conversation with him, I think would be the best route. I know it is hard, but see, that's where it's like, you have to be careful. Like, this almost reminds me of the vendor. Remember that vendor I told you guys that story about how, I'm not even kidding you, I went from zero to obsessed with the bread vendor because I had seen him before, and then I don't know, I never really thought anything of it. And then my coworker was like, "Oh, he's really hot," and I was like, "Yeah, he is kind of hot." And it's like all of a sudden, it's like I had nothing else going on in my life. And my friend said to me, he's like, you went from zero to obsessed with this guy in 2 minutes. And he was right. And I was like searching for him. I'm like, I got to find him. I'm like, why? Why do I, why? And there was nothing. Like, it was just in my head that all of a sudden it was like I had to make this connection. And it was the same thing. It's like I never saw him. He literally disappeared. And then when he did come back, and I mean, after my life had moved forward, he was such a dick. He was such an asshole, complete asshole. And like, what was, I think if I could go back to that time, it's like there was nothing happening in my life, and all of a sudden now this was going to be exciting. I was going to go in the store and I was going to look for him, and it was like it gave me somewhere to like look for something to look forward to. But it was the same thing. It's like I didn't know if I was going to see him. I didn't know if I would see him, and then I never saw him. And then there was no even real way to track him. Like, what am I tracking this guy for? But I was like trying to make something happen, and it just wasn't happening. And yeah, I mean, eventually, I mean, I had to let it go because I just never saw him again. And then when I did see him again, I saw that he was a complete asshole. But anyway, I know it's crazy. It's crazy. The vendor. Oh my God. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anusha, general. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in around work, school, or business. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something that could make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Negativity moves into the past, and you may be spending time with the fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Raymond, made a plan to pay off my credit card debt. Do you see me being successful by the end of this year? I think you will be successful. I think you can make that happen. Oh my God, the year of the fire horse. You've got ambition and passion behind you. You should be able to make it happen. Samantha, I can iMessage with my job in mind. Wait a second. I'm not sure what you're asking. Queen Libra, general. You may be planning travel, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures, bringing in cause for celebration. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and life begins to move forward when you listen to your intuition. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Oh, message about your job. Oh, okay. Expressing your wants and needs around career could lead to cause for celebration coming in. You may receive good news around work, school, or business. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and good luck is coming in around your career. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in for the better. Oh, that's okay, B. Smith. I'll see you later. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Zuni, will I get my refund back? I'm disputing it now. I think you will wind up getting the refund back, yes. It's $130. When I asked it as a yes and no question, it said yes, most likely. Most likely, 70% chance yes. So maybe you're going to get like part of it back. Mel, for the rest of the week, read. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, or a side hustle that could bring in extra money. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hi, Sunshine. Adonis, via Aquarius intentions towards me. Oh, okay, thanks. Right now, the intentions are for communication. That's like on the immediate horizon. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety eases when communication comes in. So they got a little anxiety here about the lack of communication for right now. Which I'm not shocked because I see that a lot. Sunshine, what can I expect in February? Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and you may be spending time with the Virgo. Maybe spending time with the Pisces. Listen to your intuition. You may have choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Not bad. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? MR, MIO's type. I think you are, yeah. All about Maine, general. All about Maine, general. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances are improving, new beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. You could be spending time with a Sagittarius. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you may have romance heating up. Not bad. Hi, Charlie. M's feelings towards me, work colleague, blanking me. This person seems to have a lot of respect for you, so I'm not sure you guys had an issue. It may blow into the past. It may move into the past. They seem to have a lot of respect for you, and may think that you're smart, intelligent, down-to-earth, hardworking, sincere, loyal, stable. Reached out to her a couple of times. Oh, and she's just not responding. I think you'll hear from her. I think you will. All about Maine. Just got into a physical altercation. Oh my God, with some people? Are you all right? I didn't even know at the grocery store. Can you tell me the outcome of that? I called the police. Oh my God. Are you okay? I think the police are going to take a report and maybe do an investigation. They may go down to the store or whatever and you see who saw what or look at the surveillance. Yeah. They'll pursue it. Good. I'm glad you're reporting it to the police. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be up to you if you want to press charges, but I mean, that's ridiculous. That's crazy. I don't think that she's annoyed with you, Charlie. I don't think so. Back in front for the next 48. Next 48, listen to your intuition. You may have some money coming in. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. May reconnect with an old friend or run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Not bad. Not bad. There was a man that was hitting you. What the heck is going on? How did this happen? People are ridiculous. People are ridiculous. Yeah, the police will investigate it. They'll go down to the grocery store and maybe get the surveillance cameras. Yeah, and we'll see what happens with this asshole. Why are you calling somebody a bitch? What the heck is wrong with these people? So disrespectful. Yeah, really. Really, really. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? There are people not mentally well, that's true. So scary. Can't even, you're right. You can't even go to the grocery store. Yeah, press charges. Good for you. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, it's sickening. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Yeah, I mean, it's so scary. It really is. Avery's not feeling well. She came home from school. She said she had a sore throat. But I took her temperature and she didn't have one. And then we had like the annual yearly meeting with the homeowners. Yeah. So we had to do that tonight. And I could tell when she was sitting there that she wasn't feeling well. And as soon as she came home, she comes in here. It's dark. You know how she is with the dark. She just lay down. She went right to sleep. We weren't home 5 minutes. She was out. I think I'm going to just keep her home from school tomorrow. Yes, Coco, go ahead. Let her sleep all day and see how she feels. But see, I don't want her, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I want her to stay home and sleep. I don't want her to stay home and be crazy. I want her to rest. Coco, general for the rest of the week. You could have some money coming in and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Otherwise, I'll wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hear her snoring. I mean, I looked at her throat. Not that I'm a doctor, but it didn't look red or anything. CVS has such cute Valentine's Day stuff, but I always wait until after the holiday, and then I go there and buy everything 40% off. That's where I got this, and they have them again. They have them. They have them. I only saw them in white this time, but, oh, and these pants, the Hello Kitty Valentine's Day pants that I have on that I wear every day, I love them. And the pants that have these hearts, they have them again. I got 2 pairs because I got them when they were 40% off. They have more pairs. And they have, I mean, you have CVS, I'm sure. You'll go look. You don't need me to sell it to you. But the stuff is just so cute. Anyway, all right. I'll wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.